Well, that could be.
Good morning, guys and girls. Rob here with you, along with Keith White.
Yeah.
7 teams, count them 7, that were undefeated yesterday are no longer undefeated now. The projected AP poll, it's 17 people within the AP predicting what they think the poll will look like. Let's give it to you. Number 1 is, what do you think, Keith?
What?
Number 1 team.
I'm going to say it'll probably be Georgia.
It's Georgia. Number 2 team.
It's going to have to be Michigan.
It is. Number 3 team.
Ohio State.
Yes, indeed. Number 3 is Ohio State. Number 4.
Florida State.
Yes, you got it. Number 5.
Penn State.
Yes. Number 6.
This is the one where it gets kind of tough because USC, if they went to overtime, but I guess it'll probably be USC.
Nope.
Washington.
Nope.
Alabama.
Nope. The one I told you, I said they
Oklahoma?
would jump. Oklahoma, the 6th, my friend.
Oh,
yes.
wow. I just can't see
Yeah.
it.
Number 7, Washington Huskies. Number 8, Oregon Ducks. Number 9. How about this one?
North Carolina.
With a loss, Texas Longhorns still 9.
Oh,
How about
wow.
that? 10, the USC Trojans. Number 11, the Alabama Crimson Tide. How about that? Number 12, the Tar Heels of North Carolina. Number 13, the Oregon State Beavers with 1 loss as well. Number 14, the Ole Miss Rebels, 5-1. Number 15, Louisville Cardinals. How about that? Up to 15
That
is
far? Wow.
predicted to go to 15. Number 16, the Utah Utes, 4-1. 17, how about this one? This is a team that lost last week, lost their quarterback for the year, 4-1 Duke, 17. How about that? 18, UCLA Bruins after that big win last night. We'll talk about it in just a little bit, but that was a huge win over a Washington State team. 19, Washington State. How about that? Right after their loss, they really they jumped UCLA over Washington State, which they should, I guess, if they're going to do it right. 20th, this is still a joke to me, but hey, they played well this week. LSU, how about with 2 losses? Number 20, they played well, though. They beat Missouri. 21, the Tennessee Volunteers. 22, Notre Dame, still up there. They're still there. They haven't scratched out yet. Miami, with that awful loss to Georgia Tech, they're 23rd. 24, the Tulane Green Wave at 4-1. And Kansas Jayhawks round out the proverbial top 25 as it's predicted. And I do say, I told Keith before we even came online, I said Oklahoma was going to be between that 5 and 8 line, and they got them down this 6.
So who do you think would be the first team on the outside looking in then? UCLA? I mean, they.
Well, Notre Dame.
Somebody that might have just dropped out. I mean,
Notre Dame now has got to be on the banana peel. They cannot do anything wrong. If they scratch out an overtime win now, they may fall out of the top 25. Let's go to the scoreboard.
Which teams dropped completely out of the top 25?
Oh, you know what? I didn't have that. Let's see. Let's see if I got it.
Missouri? Did Missouri drop out?
And that's the thing. Missouri was undefeated. It's not like Missouri was playing garbage football. It does not have the teams that dropped out or proverbially will drop.
Fresno State won though. So
Fresno State lost. Fresno State is no longer undefeated. Wyoming beat them. 24-19.
Okay, yeah, they were down by 10.
Yeah. So first off,
Jose State was one that beat Boise State.
Yeah. Let's give you guys the 7 teams that were undefeated. They're no longer. Fresno State, Miami, Texas, Maryland, Missouri, Washington State, and Kentucky. They all were undefeated. Now let's go to it and let's let you guys know the scores from yesterday. Oklahoma 34, Texas 30. Me and Keith saw it. Me and Keith, we felt this game. I felt it all week long. They were getting 4.5 points, and I was like, okay, I don't think they're going to lose by 4.5. And in fact, I thought they would win. Keith picked them. Yeah, I liked Oklahoma all week. You picked them too. And
yeah,
it was just something about it, man. I'll tell you, that left-handed quarterback, he threw the ball, did well. They played well. Maryland down to Ohio State, 37-17. Ohio State even covered 18.5 point spread here. Yeah, I didn't think if they might cover. I picked a 41-28 game, but I said this is not going to be a one score.
Maryland got up early, and then I turned the game on, and it might have been like 10-7 at the time. And look at that point that Ohio State's defense was making the quarterback for Maryland kind of jittery. He was just wanting to get rid of the ball.
That's to his brother, and he'll take off running before he'll throw.
He was dumping off these screen passes that really had no chance. They're incomplete.
Yeah. Maybe the best game of the day. How about LSU 49, Missouri 39? And that shows kind of a blowout, a 10-point game. Keith will tell you that was a back and forth game all day long.
I didn't see a whole lot of it, but early on, I mean, it was close, and then LSU must have just went on a run there.
At the end there, they got recovered a fumble, and they just went out and run the clock out and got a field goal at the end. They covered the 6.5. LSU still with 2 losses, playing
the Bills
tough.
are about to kick off to the Jaguars over in.
Good morning, Arnold Hunter. What's going on, Arnold? If you'd like to join in with us, all you got to do is say the word. You can come right on here with us, and we'll talk football. We're talking about a little bit of college right now. We're going to talk about pro in just a minute.
Did they put that artificial turf in that Tottenham Spurs stadium just for this game?
They don't play on. They play on grass. They play on grass when they play soccer.
Like the artificial
really
turf. Yeah.
Wow, the NFL ought to be ashamed of themselves. They all let them play on the grass. You got me on that.
Well, the Bills are considered the home team, and that's what they play on. So that's probably why they did it.
It could be. How about UCLA yesterday? 25, Washington State 17. Washington State goes to the beaten ranks now. UCLA, they're not out of the Pac-12 chase now. They've got 1 loss, but they're going to have some things fall their way. But they could win the Pac-12. Florida State, still, them in North Carolina. I think they're on a track to meet each other, and I think it's going to be a heck of a ball game. They tear into Virginia Tech yesterday, 39-17, but they don't cover. 25.5. They don't cover.
They were up 22-0, and then it was 22-17 after the kickoff.
I thought they would. I picked them 42-10. Florida State soundly won the game, yes, but they did not cover 25.5.
Because Virginia Tech, they returned the second half kickoff for a touchdown, I think, and it was.
Did they?
I think it was 22-10 at halftime, and it was 22-17.
So they played them close for a little while.
Yeah, Florida State scored 22 unanswered points, and Virginia Tech scored 17 unanswered points, and then the rest of the way it was all Florida State.
And then they scored 17 unanswered the rest of the way. Making it 39-17.
Okay.
Yeah. Alabama wins 26-20 over A&M. This was a red flag game for me. I really thought A&M would win this ball game. I had them win 27-24. Alabama, they're a tough, gritty bunch. I tell you what, you do not want to play them late in the season. They're going to give some teams fits. Carolina 40, Syracuse 7. Man, you play down in North Carolina, down at their home field. They are a different animal. 40 points on the board there. Syracuse has not given up 40 all season until this game. Georgia 51, Kentucky 13. We find out real quick who can meow and who can bark. And Kentucky can't do either one right now. They really couldn't. They couldn't do anything. she can meow and bark. Georgia, 15-point favorites. They cover it easily. That was not a problem as Georgia wins. And I think they soundly deserve to be number one right now. I think after performance like that, they deserve to stay at number one. Michigan, 52, Minnesota, 10. This was a game I talked about all week. I said it was going to be a close ball game. I was totally wrong on it.
Oh, yeah. It's like the second play of the game was at pick 6.
I picked Michigan to win, but I said it was going to be a lot closer than 19.5. How about 42-point spread? Notre Dame falls to Louisville. And what the downfall was, 9:42 left on the clock. And they had 4th and 7 at their own 35, and the coach decides to go for it. They're only down at the time 24-13. They're down 11, and they're at their own 35, 4th and 7. They go for it, incomplete pass, and then Notre Dame starts their marches of field goals. They make it from 24 to 27 to 30 to 33. Notre Dame scores a late touchdown, makes it 33-20. Then they recover an onside kick, and they drive the football again, and he throws his 3rd pick of the day. Sam Hartman now will not win the Heisman Trophy. That's for certain. 33-20. Louisville soundly beats Notre Dame. Ole Miss, 27, Arkansas 20. This was a barn burner of a game. Ole Miss had a chance to lose it. It was a call. I didn't see the play, but it was a play that ended up getting reversed. Keith's going to go get food, so he'll be right back. Georgia Tech wins 23-20 over previously unbeaten Miami. Miami now. They're in the shambles now. They have to be in some trouble because in order for them to be able to play for the national championship, not only do they have to go to the ACC championship game, they got to win it. I think that's going to be very, very difficult with Florida State right there where they're at right now and Carolina. We'll see what happens there. Miami's got work ahead. Wyoming 24, Fresno State 19, Fresno State, the 7th team in the day that had no losses, who suffer a loss. And the bold picture starting to clarify itself just a little bit. Wyoming wins 24-19. Oregon State 52, California 40. How about 92 points on the board in this ballgame? This was a barn burner of a game. Oregon State 52, Cal 40. And then if you watch the nighttime game, how about this one? USC. And they look, you can tell me what you want to. I watched the game. There's a little bit of bias toward USC by some of the I'm not going to say by some of the officials, but it looked like a lot of things was going USC's way that may not have been exactly that way. Arizona came out like a dart, and they played really good football yesterday, and they had a legit chance to win, and USC slid this one out. They fall in the polls, and they should. 43-41 in overtime. USC wins the ball game. Now, this game is just starting over in Europe, over in England. The Bills are a 5.5-point favorite. 48 is the total. I like the over in this game. I like the over big time. I got the Bills winning this game 33-17. I think they beat the Jags and beat them soundly. I'm not a believer in this Jaguars team. I'm really not. And I think they're going to be 2-3 after today. The winner of this division probably wins 9 games. Maybe 10, but probably 9. All right. Saints and Patriots, 1 o'clock games. Look, I know everybody else went with went with the Saints. I like your Pats this week. I really do. I think the Patriots at home, their defense is really, really good. I think they can stop the Saints' running attack. If they can, they get this game won. We'll see what happens. I'm playing under the total. I'm taking the Patriots to cover just barely, 20-18. Titans and Colts, 42.5 is the total in this game. They're not going to come close to that. Go under the total there. Titans can run the football. Colts can run the football. And now they both have their number one running backs back there. I don't like this game as much as I did like it, but the Titans are dogs, a 1.5 dog. I think they come into Indianapolis, win the ball game, 21-16. Will go under the total. Steelers and Ravens. Ravens playing good football. They hit a bump recently, but I think they're going to be okay. 38.5. They're going to play over this total right here. The Ravens are going to put 30 on the board. Steelers. The problem is that are the Steelers going to score at all on this team? I'm not sure they will. I got 31-10. It could be like a 31-8 game, 31-7 game, but it could go under the total. But I think it will go over the 38.5. Ravens easily cover the 4.5. Panthers, Lions. Lions 9-point favorites in this game. The Lions all the way. They're at home. They have the running game. They have the passing game. They have the defense. They have a kicking game. The Lions win this game running away with it. 35-16 may not even be enough points. It could be well over 20. 45. Let's go over that total. Houston Texans going to the Falcons. Everybody's liking the Falcons this week. Everybody's pushing Desmond Ridder. He's at home. I'm not. He does not use his tight end the way he should use his tight end. He should be getting anywhere from 5 to 10 catches a week. He's averaging 2 or 3. He's just not getting the ball to him as much as he should. The Texans are an offensive juggernaut right now. I didn't think I'd say that after week 1, but they're a top 10 offense, deservingly so. C.J. Stroud is playing well. I think they will take care of the Falcons, not easily, but they're at home. The Falcons are at home. It's going to be a tough game, 24-17. I like the Texans.
Well, it's just hard to predict either one of those teams winning by big, in that game. Maybe it happens.
And if you got to have a score, in the last 3 minutes, which offense do you trust the most to score? and that's the way I'm going with it.
But Atlanta has that rookie running back that can make some things happen. So
yeah, but the fact is, if you keep 9 in the box and you just dare Ridder to throw the ball, I think you got yourself a chance to win because he has not proven he can beat anybody with his arm. Giants and Dolphins. This may be the most cringe-worthy game of the day. The Dolphins are 9.5-point favorites. And yes, if you saw today's line, that tells you how much people are betting on Dolphins.
Giants or CBS has the 13. Dolphins at 12.5 points.
It still went to 13 this morning from 9.5 to bump up 4.5 points. 4 points.
Is Danny Dimes still playing?
I guess they're counting on it. Yeah, I guess they're counting on it. So that's why they're betting the way they are. 43-10. I am going with the Dolphins here. Plus, the Dolphins picked up Chase Claypool. They got Chase Claypool in a trade with the Bears this week. The Dolphins are stacked. They are absolutely stacked.
Did you say they had a couple defensive backs, though, their corners or something last week? Or are they okay?
Who was that?
Miami in the game against Buffalo. They're starting corners.
Miami lost. Miami had one with, I want to say, a turf toe. I think there's a chance he plays this week. I think there's a chance he's going to end up playing this week.
So they didn't really lose anybody. It's just,
but he may be out some plays. He may not even be active for the game. But against this team, I think he can go with a backup and they'll be fine.
Just to catch up, I think I still think the Saints will find a way to sneak by the Patriots. I do, yeah. I think it's possible the Patriots win that one, but
I like the Patriots at home. If they weren't at home, I wouldn't take them. If the Saints were in New Orleans, I would take New Orleans. Titans and Colts. If I get a chance to watch that game, I want to watch it because because that could be a dumpster fire. Ravens and Steelers will be what comes on here, and I just don't think that's going to be a game. I really don't. Man, oh man, the Steelers have no way of blocking it. You know, they have no offensive line. Panthers and Lions, that game should be on here too. We'll get to see how much of a rush that Young can take this week, because he's going against a real defensive line. Yeah,
he didn't look comfortable against Minnesota from what I saw.
My over under this week. If I say this, 5 sacks, would you go over that total or under that total with Young? I'm gonna go over it. I think he's gonna be all over the ground this week. 5.
Well, if they pass the ball that much, they might decide to just try to run it, and then it could be a thing where you got him just get rid of the ball. He might throw a couple more picks because of the pressure.
Yeah, the problem that Carolina's going to have is, let's say they go down 14-0. They're going to pin their ears back then. They're just going to keep pinning their ears back. And he really hasn't proven that he can run out of pressure. He's not a running quarterback. I think, look, give a kid another year or two. I think he's going to be good. But my gosh, you got to give any quarterback, aka Sam Howell, aka Mac Jones, you got to give them an offensive line. If you don't, you're just begging for problems.
The Panthers need to use a type of. Well, they need to play for good defense for one thing. If they don't, there's no chance. But if they do that, then they just gotta, I think, try to
run the clock,
run the ball, try to run the ball as much as possible.
Yeah, Bengals a 3-point favorite going to Arizona. I don't see it. I'm sorry, I just do not see it. How in the world do you put the Bengals favored by 3 on the road on the worst turf in the NFL for a guy that's having ankle problems and upper ankle problems and foot problems? This is a recipe for disaster. I think the Cardinals outright win this game. I say 19-17. It might be bigger. The
Cardinals have been playing competitive against everybody they played.
Yes. They
played that game against the Giants, but I mean,
Josh Dobbs, once if Murray comes back in 4 weeks, let's say he does, he'll be the hottest commodity piece out there in the NFL that somebody could pick up if they could, because he's playing well. He really is. He's finding his receivers and doing well.
And they beat Dallas.
Yes. Eagles, a 4-point favorite going to see the Rams in LA this week.
And Cooper Kupp, I think, is cleared to play.
I think he is.
Yeah.
And I still don't like him to win. I think the Eagles run over this team, 37-20.
Well, they should have run over the Commanders, and they were at home.
I know it too. That's the thing, though. The Commanders have played a couple of teams tough, and then they have folded their tent against Buffalo and Chicago. You don't know what Commanders team is coming. When they played the Bears, I went back and looked at some of this. They got no pass rush at all. These are supposed to be 4 of the best 20 pass rushers in the NFL. And they got no pass rush at all. The Bears do not have that
against
great
an offensive line that's not supposed to be that good.
Right. They're not even top 20. Yeah, and something's up there. I'm starting to wonder if something. What's up, Phantomatic? It has been a while.
Yeah,
Phantomatic needs to come on here.
Did you send an invite to Alan? We got to see if we can.
Let's send Alan the invite.
See if Phantomatic going on over there. Across the pond.
Right. Phantomatic wants on too. Tell Phantomatic, come right on with us. Yes. So I like the Eagles huge here. 37-20.
I know
Keith likes it.
I like the Eagles
more than a touchdown or less a touchdown.
I think it'll be somewhere between 5 and
10. More than a touchdown, less than a touchdown.
I'm going to say. I'll say less because I think it's going to be like 5 or 6 points.
Okay. Oh, okay. I got you. How about the Jets and the Broncos here? I listen often. Hey, Phantomatic, why don't you come on with us sometime? We could use the support on the channel. Plus, tell you what,
Yeah,
we don't
because
know what you look like either.
we hope in theory we'll learn some things from the people that watch.
We learn, man. We try to pick up. We try to pick up from anybody we can pick up from.
We come in here like we're going to tell people what's
because
going to happen.
because because we have to listen to Alan Shaw a lot. We have to pick up something as much as we can from anybody else. Jets this week. Look, the Broncos are 2-point favorites, and the question I'm asking is how. How do you favor a Broncos team against a Jets team that? I mean, the Jets they have a defense. I don't see the Broncos scoring 2 touchdowns against this team. Do you?
And I'm really curious to see if Zach Wilson can put another good game out there today. I mean, he did against the Chiefs.
Can they
Maybe
run
he
the
turns
ball?
the corner if he can play another real good solid game?
Can Breece Hall run the football? Breece Hall, remember the first game of the year, Breece Hall, the first 3 touches he ran for 130 yards or something. It was crazy.
Yeah, and they still have a good defense, the Jets.
Yeah, I just don't see a way the Broncos win this ball game. I said 16-13, but it may not be that close.
Yeah,
Chiefs
and Russell Wilson would have to play amazing.
Out of his mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Against that defense. Chiefs and Vikings. The Chiefs are a 5.5-point favorite here. Look, the Vikings have 1 win, and they are not. I don't think they're on the fast train of going to first place. I don't. Not with Detroit the way they're playing. The Chiefs, I don't think they're clicking on all cylinders yet, but they don't have to be. They can throw 30 on the board, clicking it at 3/4 pace. I think they're going to put 40 on the board today just because I think Minnesota's going to want to run it up and down the field with them. I think Minnesota might put 30 on the board.
What Mahomes does, what he does, he gets the ball in a lot of different hands, and then all of a sudden
he gets rid of it.
He gets rid of it.
He does not hold on to it. Yeah. No. 41-29
gets involved.
I think this is the over of the week. 41-29, 70 points gets put on the board in this ball game.
Yeah, but I mean,
Cowboys Niners. I'll tell you what, this is a game I had to kind of stretch with 45 being the over-under. I'm just going barely over the total here. I think the Niners win this ball game by actually more than a touchdown, 27-19. Dak against this defense is the one question mark I have. Brock Purdy has a running attack. He's got a tight end. He's got 3 good receivers. Look, they've got everything they need, and he can run the football if he has to. Dak, on the other hand, their offense has been kind of stagnant, and their defense has made stupid penalties. You cannot get a late hit. You can't get defensive holding in the backfield and stuff like that. The Cowboys scare me here. They really do. I think the Niners put Dallas up on their second loss. Tomorrow night, the Packers and the Raiders. And now I'm starting to fear this game a little bit. I'm starting to have a little bit of fear about this game. I'm starting to think maybe the Raiders have a legit chance of winning this game. 44.5. I'm going under this total. That's the way I would play it as an under. I would not pick a game here, pick a team. I'm going to say the Packers win. They're 2.5-point favorites, 23-20. But man, I wouldn't touch this game with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah, another quarterback there, O'Connell for the Raiders. He didn't play too bad, I don't think, last week against the Chargers. Rookie drafted out of Purdue, I believe. If maybe they're better off with him, developing him, than going with Garoppolo.
Yeah.
And I like the 49ers to win too. I don't expect it to be a blowout thing, but
hold on for a second. I got next week's college games coming up. Let's see if there's any good ones. I got it.
Touchdown Jaguars.
Oh, Jag score.
Oh, there's a flag down though.
It could be holding. It's about a 70% chance, and that's offensive holding when you see a flag down. It's about 15%. Could be defensive holding too.
The referee, he's just kind of out there with his hand. I don't know. Oh, roughing the passer on Buffalo. That, I guess so. But it's a touchdown and a foul.
So next week in the NFL, we start the what's up, Larry? Larry, Phantomatic, Arnold, anybody's here. If you like, come on with us. Come right on. Go against us. Tell us what we're doing wrong. And
Yeah.
teach us. Teach us.
Yeah, give us the upsets that we're missing.
The insights and the upsets. That's right. We both picked Oklahoma to win. Oklahoma won yesterday. Let's look at next week's games. I'm not sure there are any great games there, but we'll see. College football games next week. Let's see what we got. Oh, okay.
You have to go down to your mom and dad's with this little bell and give it to your dad and say, "Now, Mama wants you to ring this every time you want some."
I hope it ain't big. She been shoved it up my ass. Are you kidding?
Oh, you don't tell her you gave it to him.
He would say it. He's like, hey, I got that. We don't have that much time to tell you what you guys are doing wrong. Wow, look at what Larry says down there. We don't have that much time to tell you what you guys are doing wrong. Oh, boom. I like that.
I'm sorry.
Yet he spends a little time and watches it.
I guess for him it's comedy.
Yeah. Comedy Central free. You don't have to pay for cable. Fresno State
don't know anything.
Fresno State's traveling to Utah State next week. Syracuse traveling to
Well,
Florida.
these guys think they know what they're talking about.
Arkansas traveling to Alabama next week. Georgia going to Vanderbilt, that powerhouse Vandy up in Tennessee.
Oh, Jaguars are up 8-0.
Who is? Jags are?
Yeah. I guess with that flag, they moved them closer, so they went for
Never fear. It's not over. Ohio State's
you told me about the Commanders game. Something along those lines.
I forgot about that. Ohio State's going to Purdue next week. Indiana's going to Michigan.
Fine.
Cal's going to Utah. Hey, how about this one? Oregon, the Ducks are heading to UW to play Washington. Oregon and Washington, number 8 against number 7.
Morning, Darlene.
Good morning.
Good morning, Darlene.
Good morning, everybody.
Oregon against Washington is going to be a heck of a ball game. And that you cannot afford to lose this game if you want to be in the playoffs, guys. You can't. Washington, Michael Penix Jr., you're number 1 for the Heisman right behind the kid for USC, and you maybe jumped him last night after.
7.
Huh?
Number 8 against number 7. Well, that's what the rankings are right now, but I mean.
And then Penn State's playing that high-tech offense of UMass. UMass is coming to Penn State next week. Texas A&M going to Tennessee. Louisville going to Pittsburgh. Watch out, Louisville. You won this past week. You beat a strong Notre Dame team. You're going to Pittsburgh. Don't have a letdown. Don't have a letdown. You could lose that ball game going to Pittsburgh. I don't think you will, but you could have. And then the Harris Jessup University, they're going to LSU. Really, the loser of that game, we start listening to fire that coach. Arizona. All right. Who has played better than Arizona in 2 losses in the past 2 weeks? Remember, Arizona scared the shit out of Washington last week. Arizona got USC into overtime last night, folks. Undefeated USC. Arizona went to USC, and had them in overtime last night, 43-41. I do not want to – huh?
And I watched Washington State just blow their doors off.
Blow whose doors off?
Arizona's.
No, they hadn't played them yet. They played them tomorrow.
No, I said, now watch that happen, though. After you
yeah.
Like
next week,
Washington close, and they played USC close, and they'll go to Washington State.
73-3. Yeah, it could happen. It could. Washington State has that capability. How about this game? This one right here, really, really, I want to watch a little bit of it. Missouri at Kentucky.
Yeah, I was just looking
They
at
both lost. They both lost yesterday.
that.
They can get right back in. They can get right back into
Tigers
the
and the
SEC West.
Wildcats.
Missouri can get right back into the SEC West right there with a win. USC at Notre Dame.
That'll be good
USC
too.
USC is going to suffer their first loss, I think, this week. I really do. I think Notre Dame will beat them. That's one thing Notre Dame has done all year, has played tough. And the one thing USC has done all year is allow the other team to stay in the games. They've not blown any, if they blown them out, they scored 65 and the other team scored 40. They can't do that against Notre Dame.
Dame might be able to run the ball pretty well against them.
Also, if you watched the Notre Dame game last night, and it was sad to watch it at the end because Sam Hartman, sadly, they were showing him, and I can kind of lip read what he was saying, and I didn't like what I saw. He was talking to a couple of the linemen. He said, "I'm ready to walk. I'm ready to walk." I hope not. I hope he does not leave this team now. They've got 2 losses. I hope Sam Hartman does not leave his team, or I've got an ankle injury and I can't play the rest of the year. I hope he doesn't pull that shit. I hope he does
And
not
then
do
just
it.
say he's ready for the draft.
And then go to the Senior Bowl and play for the Senior Bowl and shows off a little bit. No, don't do that. Miami of Florida loses last night to Georgia Tech. They go into North Carolina next week. They could cause a rumble if they go into North Carolina, Chapel Hill, and beat this team. That should be a really good barn burner of a game.
Yeah, there's
UCLA going to Oregon State. Both of those teams have losses. This could be a good one. North Carolina State at Duke. North Carolina State, 12 miles apart. Duke, we don't know who their quarterback's going to be. It should be a decent ball game. It really should be a decent ball game. I think it's going to be a good one. What's the Bills doing right now? Are they moving it up the field on
I think they just got
a field goal?
they completed a pass.
Oh, okay. What channel is this on?
I guess they punted. I looked away for a moment.
Is this NFL Network?
Yeah. Jacksonville's got the ball now. It must have been a punt. They're first and 10 with 5:03 left in the first quarter.
Yeah.
And they're at their own 30.
I got you.
Lawrence is in the shotgun.
Let's go back and see who Keith has as his lock of the week. Pro-wise.
Yeah, I think
it's a Bills. It's a Bills. It was his lock of the week was the Bills.
Yeah. I was like the third or fourth person to pick, I think.
Yeah, I picked last, and I took the Chiefs. I just think until somebody can give them a beat down, them or the Eagles, either one. I think they're the class of the fields. I really do. 49ers too. 49ers.
Somebody had already taken the Dolphins before.
Yeah, Dolphins, 49ers, Chiefs, and 49ers, Chiefs, Dolphins, and Bills. People jump on those teams every week. Next week in the NFL, they're still playing overseas next week. I think they're playing in Germany next week. Broncos and Chiefs Thursday night.
You had an opportunity to take the Commanders too.
Huh?
You had an opportunity to take the Commanders, I think, as the block of the week, and you didn't do that.
No. And I won't next week either. No.
Well, unless they pick them to lose.
Broncos and Chiefs Thursday night. That'll be a snoozer. And then Sunday morning, I think they're playing somewhere in Germany. Ravens and Titans. That might be a good ball game. It could be a decent ball game. Ravens and Titans. And then the 1:00 games next week, Eastern time, Panthers and Dolphins. Now, really? This is a team that hadn't won a game yet. And what are we going to do? Let's put you against the Dolphins in Miami. Of course, this was set back a year or two ago, but still.
Washington plays 4 of their next 5 games on the road. And their home game is the Eagles.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and they got a road. Oh, that's right. They done already played the road against the Eagles. That's right. It went to overtime. Saints and Texans. That'll be a good ball game. That'll be a good ball game. Commanders going to the Falcons. That should have been a good ball game. I'm not even going to say anything about it. I'm just saying it should have been a good ball game. I'm not going to say it will be. Colts and Jags next week. Jags are coming back from being over in Europe 2 weeks. It's going to be a tough trip to come back. I think it's going to be very, very difficult. Seahawks and Bengals next week. Now, that's going to be a slap your mama game right there. Seahawks, Bengals. Vikings, Bears. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Both of them teams are playing. Well, I understand, yeah, the Bears are playing decent after one game, but neither team is really, really up. And then 49ers, Browns next week. 49ers going to Cleveland. Tim will be ready to pick his Browns this week, I guess, against the Niners. The 4 o'clock games, Patriots, Raiders next week. That should be a good one. Lions, Buccaneers. Lions got to go down to Heat. Cardinals and Rams. That should be a decent game.
Mm-hmm.
Eagles, Jets. How about that one? If the Jets can pull any offense out their asses, and they're at home, they're going to be in the Meadowlands.
Yeah, right now the Eagles are 6.5-point favorites.
Yeah. Giants against the Bills Sunday night in a rematch of the old Super Bowl.
And fans in New York, and they're saying, why do they keep putting us on Sunday night? Daniel Jones plays terrible on prime time, and yet they keep putting us there. And
then the Cowboys play tonight against the Niners. And then next Monday night, they got to go to the Chargers and play against the Chargers.
Yeah.
So, they're going to stay on the West Coast. They got the Niners this week and got the Chargers next week. Yeah. So, we'll see what happens there.
That's 2 tough games in a row, and then they're home
against the road, and that's 2 tough road games in a row.
And at the Eagles.
Yeah. That's always tough.
That's
always a tough draw. Yeah, I went 13-3 this past week. I did well. I don't know if I'm going to do that well this week. I'm already 0-1.
After that Eagles game in Philly, they're home against the Giants, at the Panthers, home against the Commanders, home against the Seahawks. They had to do a little better in that stretch.
Who was that?
For Dallas.
Yeah.
After these next 4 games.
And I know Harris is hoping they go 16-1. I still think that's a stretch, especially when you got the Eagles twice, and they've already got their 1 loss, so they can't lose again if they're going to go 16-1. I don't think it happens. I actually think they lose tonight.
Well, and then the team they lost to, that was kind of a surprise.
They've got 2 games against the Eagles. To win both of those, that would be a hell of a stretch. That would be tough. That would be really, really tough. Top 5. Let's do this. Top 16 teams. So upper echelon, lower echelon. Let's play that.
What for football? NFL?
Right now, in the NFL right now. Yep. So I will put mine on this side. And I'll put yours.
Just if they're in the top half or the bottom half?
Yep. I'll put Keith right there, and I'll put Rob right here.
Okay, well, we might have to make an adjustment.
All right.
One side or the other.
So let's do some of the easier. Let's do some of the easier teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right. Do you agree the Niners upper echelon top 15, top 16?
Yeah.
49ers.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll both put the 49. Okay. I'm just trying to get some of the obvious teams out of the way. You agree the Cowboys top 15, top 16 team?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So we'll put them on there. All right. Bills,
Yes.
Buffalo Bills. All right. All right. And then if you say no or a question mark, then we'll hold up on.
All right.
Ravens. Ravens, a top 16 team
Yes.
or question mark.
No, I
Ravens,
think
okay.
yes.
I definitely think they are. Eagles.
Yes.
All right, that's 5. Okay. Lions.
Yes.
Okay. Dolphins.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. That's 7. So we still got 9 more teams to put in the top. Let's see. Oh, Chiefs.
Yes.
Okay, we haven't put the Chiefs yet.
Yep.
All right. That's only 8. All right. Now, let's do this. Let's do 8 on the bottom.
Okay.
Bears
Yes.
bottom 16. Okay.
Yes.
Commanders.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Panthers.
Yes.
Giants.
Yes.
Falcons.
That's a question mark there.
Okay. All right. We'll hold off on that one. We'll hold off on that one. All right. Broncos.
Yes.
All right. All righty. So that's only 5. So far, all we got is 13 teams now out of 32.
Okay.
All right. So let me put down the teams that we haven't done anything with yet. We got the Jags. We got the Saints. We got the Patriots. We got the Titans. We got the Colts. We got the Steelers. We got the Texans. We got the Falcons. Top team. Oh no. Okay, we got them. We got the Bengals. And this is just the way they're playing now. It's not overall how we think they're going to be, or how we.
Oh, okay. I was kind of doing it for a long
They
time.
may progress. Cardinals, Rams, Vikings. Wow, that's 12. Bless you. 12 and 8 is 25. So we still got 7 more teams we got to find. Packers, Raiders. Four teams off this week. Let's see who's the teams that's off this week. Didn't have to play.
I don't know. Did you see the Seahawks yet?
Seattle. Did I say Seahawks? Would you put them in the top, Seahawks?
Yeah, I think they're probably in the top half.
Top 16. I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so. Um, NFL standings. Chargers. We hadn't put them up anywhere yet. Browns. So let's see. So far we got 9 and 5 is 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 30. So it's 2 more teams we don't have yet. Buccaneer. Did I say the Bucks? I don't think I did. The Bucks. And did I say? I did say Falcons. Did I say Saints? 17 and 5 is 22. 31. There's got to be one more team that I missed. Who's the team I missed? I did put Vikings. Did I put Bears down? Yeah, we put the Bears down right there. I put the Rams down. I did put the Rams down. It's going to be an AFC team. Buffalo, Miami, Patriots, Jets. I put the Jets down. No, I didn't put the Jets down. All right. I think we got it now. So we got 18 teams that we still got to choose from. 9 and 5, 14. So we got 18 more. And only 7 more teams above. What's up, Dwayne? Only 7 more that are top 50, top echelon. The rest of them are bottom echelon teams. Chargers, upper echelon, or
Yes.
you think you'll hold off?
No, I'll put them up there.
So okay, we got them top 10. We got them. We wrote that at number 10. Then all right, we got 6 more. Chargers are gone. Wow. Jets, would they be lower? Would they be the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's put Jets in the bottom. There's just so many mid-level teams. It's crazy. There's only spots for 6 more good teams. Let me tell. Look who's wearing a Phillies hat. I am telling his dad. Oh yeah. I was wearing a Phillies jersey last night. We only got room for 6 more good teams, and the rest are going to be below average. Jags, Saints, Patriots, Titans, Colts, Steelers, Texans, Falcons, Broncos. Oh no, I'm sorry. I don't know. Bengals, not Broncos. Bengals, Cardinals, Rams, Vikings, Packers, Raiders, Browns, and Buccaneers. Of those teams, I tell you right now, man, I almost think the Texans are the best team I listed right there. But are they a top 16 team? I don't know if they are. Are the Vikings a bottom team?
Yes.
I think so too.
I went through and I was just like, what teams I think. So I think I'm kind of set on know what ones I'm going to say yes and no on the top.
Okay. Are the Raiders a bottom team?
Yes.
I think so too. I agree with you. We're probably just going to disagree on maybe 2 or 3 teams.
Yeah.
Wow. How many more room? We got room for 6 more teams.
6 more good ones.
Is the Steelers a bottom team?
Yes.
I think so too. I think
good
so
defense,
too.
but I don't like the offense at all.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Especially with the list of teams we got right here. Oh, yeah. Wow. Man, I still got to think. I think the Falcons are bottom teams, but you may not agree. You may.
Yeah, I got the Falcons on the bottom.
Okay, you got Falcons. Okay, we agreed with that one.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
we're gonna start getting some we're not going to agree on. I know we will.
I just suggested one of my ideas, but yeah.
Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 good teams left and 6 bad teams left. Patriots, I will almost want to say Patriots on the bottom. I think it's close. Or we can hold off on that one.
No, the Patriots I got on the bottom. I got them on the bottom.
I think they are. I think they are.
Yeah.
I think they are. And with saying that, I think your Titans are a top team.
Yeah.
You agree? Okay. All right. They're able to run the football and they got a defense, and that's takes care of some of that. Lord have mercy. The Packers are so on the edge right there. They might be
bottom. I got them on the bottom. Yep.
Wow, they're 16 or 17 for me. They got to be right on the edge. Wow. I'm gonna hold off on that one right now. See, because I think the Jags are better than them, and I don't think they're a good team. Wow. Saints have no offense, and we only got room for 5 more teams. Wow. Do you put the Cardinals there? I mean, the Cardinals are not a good team, but they're not a good team. But the Bengals play like shit. I can't put the Bengals in the top right now.
No, I don't put the Cardinals there.
Ah, man. You know what? I think you got to put the Browns in the top 16.
I was gonna, but now with their quarterback situation and Watson's,
Man,
I just can't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 game. Do you put the Bucks up there? Buccaneers. You did or didn't?
You didn't
put
3, 4.
Buccaneers, Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, I think I did put them up there.
They're right on it, man. They're right on the edge too, just like the Texans.
Let me see.
You put the Texans up there. Gosh, we got 5 of each. All right.
Yeah, I did put the Buccaneers up there.
So right now, these are the teams that me and him probably not going to agree on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Gosh. Okay, I'm going to put a check next to that one. I think they're a top team. I'm going to put a check next to that. And I think they're a top team. I mean, I guess I'll put a check next to them. I guess they are a quote-unquote top team. What's your Rams record right now? 2-2.
2-2, yeah.
Wow. Gosh, so many 2-2 teams out there.
But they've been playing competitively against their schedule. They played the 49ers kind of tough.
4.
The Bengals, they lost, but that was a close game.
What do I do here? Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. These are my 5. I'm going to hold to them. Okay? These are my 5 that I got up at the top, 5 at the bottom. I'm going to list the team off to you. You go tell me whether you think they're a top team or a bottom team. The Jags.
I put them in the top half.
Yeah, I do too. So we agree with that. Jaguars. Yep. So we both agree with that. Yep. All right. Saints.
Bottom half.
I put them in the bottom half too. I that's one that's right on the edge, but I put them in the bottom half. Colts.
I'm putting them in the top half right now.
I did too. I was like, you know what? This is a close one, but I had to do it. Texans.
I'm putting them in the top half right now.
I am too. You know what?
That's that whole division, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm putting them there too. Bengals.
That's tough, but I'm going to put them in the bottom half just because
I
you
got
said
them there
right
too.
now how they're playing right now on the Burrows.
Wow, dude, we have not disagreed yet. What's up, John?
Hi, John.
We only got five more chances to disagree, Keith. We got to disagree somewhere. Cardinals. I got them in the bottom.
Yeah, I got them in the bottom half.
Oh, wow. 4 chances for us to disagree. This is nuts. All right. This is the one we're going to disagree on. Rams. I got them in the top half.
No, I do too.
Oh, my gosh. Wow. Wow. All right. Packers. I got them just under 16. I got them like 17 or 18. I got them in the bottom half.
Ooh.
Packers.
Yeah, I got them in the bottom half.
Oh, my gosh. All right.
We'd already covered that one, I think.
Buccaneers. I got them in the top half.
Yeah, I got them in the top half.
All right. We agreed all the way across the board, and we put the Browns in the bottom. I believe that the three closest to the top for me has got to be the Browns, Cardinals, and got to be the Bengals. And the closest to the bottom right here from the top has got to be the Rams. Probably the Jags and the Bucks right now. They're really, really close. How's the school district job going? It's going okay. We hit a couple bumps here and there, but we're doing all right. We're off tomorrow, so I'll be around tomorrow. I can't believe me and Keith agreed on all 32 teams. That's absolutely nuts.
Now, I think, as the season goes on, if Burrow were to get healthy, they could move.
Oh, he could be a top 10 team. They could be a top 10 team. Yeah.
The Browns, if Watson gets his head right, he's playing.
How about this one? If the Vikings defense and their run game picks up, they could go for. They could go for
they just
one.
Get Cam Akers or something from the. Was it? Or
I don't know. They might have. If they could roll off 4 straight wins. They could do it. The Vikings have that offensive capability. They really do. They've got that capability.
Yeah, they got Cam Akers behind Alexander Madison.
I thought Cam Akers went somewhere else, though, but you may be right.
I think he's with the Vikings.
Cam Akers. Yeah, you're right. You are right. 24 years old is all he is. Yeah. And that, and then you got to start wondering, did you both put the Patriots at the very bottom? Not at the very bottom. No, we can't put them at the very bottom. So, John, let me list a team for you. You write them, and then you put them. You're either going to say top or bottom, okay? All right. Giants. The New York Giants, top or bottom? We're talking about football guys. Obviously, because baseball does not have a New York Giants.
Just gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
New York Giants, John, are they a top 16 team or they are bottom 16 team? Me and Keith agreed on all 32 teams, which is nuts, absolutely crazy. Now, he didn't necessarily agree on the top 10 football picks, but I say Oklahoma's a top 10 team. I'm not sure they're not close to being a top 5 team this week. After dethroning bottom, we got them at the bottom. Houston Texans. They dethroned Texas. Texas is out of here. Bye. Oklahoma is the team to beat now in the Big 12. Houston Texans. How about that team? We agreed with you on the Giants. I'll put a little check mark with the Giants there. Houston Texans. We got them at the top. We got them. They're just on the edge, but we got them at the top of our. How about the New Orleans Saints? Houston is 2-2 right now. Yep, they are. We got them in the top 16, though. We got them in the top 16. There's a lot of 2-2 teams that's going to be in the top and the bottom. Yeah. We know there's going to be some 2-2 teams in the bottom half and 2-2 teams in the top half. We're just looking at the way they're playing right now. Would you like, hey, you want to come on with us, John? I invite John in. Let's get John in here if he wants to come in here. Let me send John. You know what? I got 2 emails for John, so I'll send him one each. Send them to him each email. We'll see what happens. Yeah. John coming here if he cares to. Oh, they have church soon. Okay, I got you. Is it grass trying to dry a little bit out there? If it is, I may try to mow before the football games. The 1 o'clock games today. Let me give you a list off the 1 o'clock games today, guys. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here we go. 1 o'clock games today. Yep, I got you, John. I already invited John in here. Jags and Bills are playing right now. I think the Jags are up 7-0. Saints and Patriots. Saints and Patriots are playing in New England at 1 o'clock. Titans, Colts. That's a 1 o'clock game. Ravens, Steelers. Should be a good ball game. That's a 1 o'clock game. Panthers, Lions. Lions playing really good football right now. They could go to, 4-1? Yeah, that would be big. Texans, Falcons. Here comes Word. Here comes Word.
Word.
Up. Yep.
I don't know how long I'll be able to stay because I'm expecting the builder to come around. So
you're expecting a what?
A builder.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how long I'll be on, but
I got you. How about so, Alan, who are you liking this game today? The Saints against the Patriots in New England. Saints, Patriots. The Patriots are a 1.5 point favorite. Who are you liking in the game?
At the Patriots.
Now, I like them as well. Titans at the Colts. And the Colts are at home in the Dome, a 1.5 favorite.
I'm with Titans.
I like the Titans too. Titans can run the football. I like them in this game. Ravens, 4.5 point favorites going to Pittsburgh. 1 o'clock start.
Oh, Ravens.
I think the Ravens walk all over them today. Panthers, they have not won a game yet. They're going to Detroit to play the Lions. And Lions are a 9 point favorite.
Lions.
Yep. Texans
going on my own.
The Texans are going to Atlanta to play the Falcons. Falcons are a 1 point favorite in this game. I actually like the Texans in this game.
They played well with Falcons last week.
They got beat last week.
Yeah, but they played well. Weren't they the ones that were in the UK?
Oh, that's right. They beat the Jags. Let's see. The Jags beat them, didn't they? Did the Jags beat them?
Yeah, but they played well. I'm going to go with them.
23-7. They got beat. They got stomped.
Yeah, still played well.
Yeah.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, they go beat the Texans at home this week.
Yes.
You think so? All right. Giants at the Dolphins. Tell us why the Giants are going to win this game.
Well, why do the Dolphins need to turn up? You know,
they're at home. Dolphins are at home. They're going to win big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bengals at the Cardinals, and everybody here is saying, Burrow's hurt. Burrow is hurt, going on the worst turf in the NFL. You can go play in Arizona. They're 3-point favorites. I like the Cardinals in this game. I really do. Eagles, 4-point favorites going out west to play the Rams.
Eagles.
I like them too. Jets, that tough defense. They're going to Denver to play the Broncos. The Broncos at home are a 2-point favorite. I like the Jets.
They've been playing well as well, haven't they? The Broncos. But they were rubbish last week, weren't they? They got hammered. I went with the Jets.
I like the Jets in this game too. Chiefs, 5.5-point favorites going to Minnesota to play the Vikings. I like the Chiefs this ball game.
I'm going to go Vikings.
You're going to go with the Vikings. Take your points. Gotcha. Cowboys going to the 49ers. 49ers 3.5-point favorites at home.
Niners.
I like the Niners too. I think they win big here by more than a touchdown. I bought the printed version of the ASG horse racing game after watching your stream. Yeah, it's a good game. Yeah, I like playing it. Packers at the Raiders. And the Packers are 2.5-point favorites going to Vegas. I'm going by a field goal, but I think it's going to be a good game. I really do.
Huh.
How did Word play this week? Do we know yet?
I haven't got a clue.
Incarnate Word football.
DAZN, they've moved everything onto DAZN, and so what can you say?
I won.
Southeast Louisiana, not Southwest, not Northeast, not Northwest, but Southeast Louisiana.
Yeah.
Not Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Louisiana. And you got to look at their emblem. It's a basic S.
It's an S.
Okay. They're going to make an S of themselves. They're going to make an S of themselves. Well, right here, you got yourself a nice card.
Cardinals head.
Incarnate Word, 4-1.
Incarnate Word, Cardinals.
4-1. 33. Huh?
Incarnate Word, Cardinals.
Incarnate Word. Yes. Yep. Incarnate Word. They are for real. They didn't put none on They didn't put any points in the fourth quarter. They took the fourth quarter off. Scrabble match at halftime went well. We hear Incarnate Word right now in conference. They're 1-0. Only above them is Nicholls State and Lamar.
Oh,
not Lamar Jackson, just Lamar. I believe they're is Lamar the Cardinals. What is Lamar? Lamar Cardinals, yes. So when Lamar plays Incarnate Word, it's the Cardinals versus the Cardinals. How about that?
Yeah.
That is really not fair. One bird against another bird of the same variety. The Lamar Cardinals, do they have a better cardinal emblem than Incarnate Word? I don't know. Nicholls State. Oh, I put a quarter. Man, you ought to seen this quarter I had yesterday. That thing looked beat to shit. I put it in some have a great one there, John. Have a wonderful one. I put it in some vinegar last night. Let's see if it cleared up. I haven't even looked at it. It did.
Yeah, that's neat, John. What was he going to get, Alan?
A nickel that he put in some vinegar.
And vinegar, what was it, tarnished or something?
We're all beat up, apparently. You had anything on your table recently?
Not really.
I haven't played anything for ages. Too busy.
Yeah,
I
it's
think I was past a piece of metal as a quarter. I really do. I don't even think it's a quarter.
It's a bit.
Oh, it's beat to shit. But I think it's just a piece of metal. I think it is. Nah, it don't even sound like a quarter to me. But I mean, that thing, before I put it in the vinegar, it was total black. And then I ended up, when we went to dinner last night, I ended up getting this as a quarter given back to me. So you put it in a drink machine, it's not going to work. I guarantee you it would. No way. But it looks like a piece of metal I get to keep. Oh, me. Manchester City against Liverpool coming up in the hour. I said Manchester City and Liverpool coming up in the hour.
No, Man City, Arsenal. Liverpool are playing now.
Oh, is it Arsenal? Okay.
Yeah, Liverpool are playing Brighton.
Let's see how Vegas is rating this one. This is in Arsenal. I think Arsenal gives them their first loss this year. I think they will.
Yeah. Well, at this moment in time, Liverpool are drawing with Brighton, so no doubt their manager will be crying and wanting a replay again.
Is Liverpool losing?
Drawing 2-2.
How much time's left?
7.5 minutes plus any additional time.
They'll win 3-2. They'll come back and win. You watch. Huh?
Let's hope not. I've enjoyed all the crying from the Liverpool fans over the last week.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not there. We want to replay the game.
Is that guy from Germany?
Yeah, he's become as big a whinger as the Liverpool supporters are.
Klopp, Jurgen Klopp.
Klopp.
Yeah, the flop. Yeah, yeah.
It's not fair. No decision.
Vegas odds on Arsenal versus Manchester City.
Oh, Jesus, Brighton. Jeez, how the hell did he miss that?
goal.
I couldn't miss that.
Man City are favorites today.
Yeah, well, they're favourites every day, aren't they?
But the draw is the favorite. Jeez. They're actually picking this to be a 1-1 draw. They say it's going to be a 1-1 draw. I say it won't be. I don't think it will be. I'll say Arsenal. I like the Gunners here, 2-1. 2-1 is what I'll say. I'll play the over. I'll play the headed to Cooperstown Baseball Hall of Fame next weekend for the Play.com HMB tournament. Oh, I didn't know they were playing up there.
That would have made my day, that, if Brighton had scored there. Listening to all the Liverpool fans crying again.
Brighton and Hove. Brighton and Hove. Brighton and Hove.
Yeah, Brighton and Hove Albion.
Yeah. EPL table. Boy, your championship league is not looking good for Wednesday right now. Good night.
Well, we just got rid of the manager, and the guy that
you fired your manager.
Yeah, and the guy that's in charge put all the players from last season in, and we got a draw yesterday. We played an awful lot. We played an awful lot.
If you're in the bottom 3 or bottom 5, you fall out.
3.
Yeah, maybe I can get out of that. Maybe I can get out of that bottom 3.
Well,
you ain't going to get in the top 10, but
no. Idea is to stay in the championship this year now. But, man, we've got a guy who is probably our best.
So yeah, Man City already has a.
Your internet's not very good today.
Yeah, Man City has a loss already.
Yes,
but Tottenham has 2 draws. Last week, yeah. Man City, if they win today over Arsenal, they'll be the top in the league again. Top with 23 points. And right now, who would be the bottom 3? Sheffield United, Bournemouth, and
Luton.
No, Luton actually is 17th right now. They wouldn't go down. It would be Burnley,
Burnley.
Bournemouth, Sheffield.
Burnley. It's Burnley.
Yep.
I come from Burnley.
Goal differential. That's why. Luton Town is -9, where Burnley is -13. Yeah.
Oh,
So
one of the
Luton Town.
the players broke the leg yesterday in the game.
All right. Let's see. Championship League soccer.
Oh, God. Do want to look at that? Wednesday, Rotherham and Queen's Park Rangers, I think it is at the bottom.
League Championship. The standings right now: Leicester City
Yeah.
with no Jamie Vardy, right?
No, he scored yesterday.
Oh, Jamie Vardy is still there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He started his career with Wednesday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was a Wednesday player. We'll let him go.
So they've got their three. So Wednesday, out of 11 games, has 3 draws.
Yeah.
And 8 losses. Will they get a win this year? Word.
Well, they might do now. Now we've got some better players in. We've got a guy. We've got a
Maybe
player.
when they play Queen's Park Rangers, they'll beat them. Maybe.
We've got a player who's the best crosser of the ball that we've got, and he's not been able to get in the team. He actually was not allowed to train with the first team players because he must have upset the coach. And he's not even on the 25-man squad. It's the guy in charge was an idiot.
It's all politics. It's all politics
Yeah.
with him. Oh my God, you can't
Yeah.
afford that. When
No.
you already are not spending the money that these other teams are playing, you got to have your best players.
Yeah, well, yeah. And all we got is garbage in this year, and the guy we're playing them on because there were people he'd chosen. And they're just bloody rubbish.
So what do they do? Play 46 games, 23 road, 23 home? Okay.
Yeah.
So they still got a lot of games left. They
Oh,
only
yeah,
got-
a lot of games. We just need to get a win.
Yeah.
I think if we get one, we'll start getting plenty of wins.
Let's see who Wednesday has coming up.
We are not playing next week because it's the break. I think we've got
So you got Watford. You got Watford coming up.
who are
next.
really bad at the moment. They're fourth bottom.
Oh, really? All
Then
right.
we've got Rotherham, I think.
They have a legit chance of beating them then. Okay, or at least tying them anyway. Plymouth Argyle,
They're playing well.
Rotherham,
I don't care if we don't win any games this season as long as we beat them twice.
Who
I'm not
the-
bothered.
Plymouth Argyle, or Rotherham twice.
Rotherham.
Where are they from?
They're about 10 miles from Sheffield.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
They never lose a game that it's not the referee's fault.
Bristol City. Bristol City.
They're playing well. That's Paul Govia's team.
Oh,
Millwall.
That's where all the hooligans go.
Birmingham.
Who?
Birmingham.
Birmingham. Birmingham. Is yours all right, like in Birmingham?
Oh, they played well.
They're doing all right.
And then Leicester City's leading the way. They got
I will beat them.
Blackburn Rovers,
They're not doing so bad.
Stoke City,
Stoke. They're sort of mid to bottom table, I think.
Norwich City,
Who? Norwich.
Norwich City, Norwich.
Silent
Norwich.
W. Norwich.
It's a W. It's a W in it. Norwich.
Yeah, but you don't pronounce it.
You have to say it with a W in it because it's got a W.
You don't.
Norwich
Norwich.
City.
Let me tell you. I'll
they
bring you. I'll bring when you're over here. I'll take you out and you can ask somewhere how to get to Norwich, and they'll say, "Where the hell's that?" It's Norwich.
Are they any good? Nah.
They're doing all right. Not doing so bad.
QPR
Queen's Park Rangers.
playing great.
Beat them. They're rubbish.
Cardiff.
Look, who is it? The Welsh. I think we played them already. Got beat.
Yeah, I've already played Cardiff once.
Yeah.
Well, you get to play them at home this time.
Yeah.
Coventry.
That's amazing.
Coventry.
Coventry. Yeah, they're all right.
Preston.
Yeah. Preston North End.
Are they any good?
I think they're third at the moment.
Hull City.
Yeah, we played them. They beat us.
New Year's Day. That's on New Year's Day. You can go to that game on New Year's Day. 10
Are we at
a.m.
home?
It'll be a 3 p.m. start for you.
We usually go to the New Year's Day game if it's at Hillsborough.
Yeah. Was Sheffield Wednesday play at Hillsborough?
Yeah.
Okay. Southampton.
They're one of the teams that came down. They're playing well.
Huddersfield.
They're the team that we played yesterday. They're going down if they don't start picking up.
Birmingham. Leicester City, Millwall. Yeah. Yeah. Ipswich.
They're playing really well. They came up with us.
Really?
And I think
So they came up from a league down below, and now they're in the top 10 or even better than that.
they're in the top 4 or 5.
Wow. Yeah, you wouldn't expect that though. You really wouldn't expect that if
No.
you just coming up. So they must really have a hell of a team. Let's see.
They're bought well.
They're second, Ipswich.
Yeah.
28
They're bought well.
points. 11 games, 28 points. That's a lot of points. That is a lot. 9 wins, a draw, and a loss. That's it. Leicester, 10-0-1.
We drew with them. We drew with Ipswich. We've got a
Earlier in the year.
a few weeks ago, yeah.
So that's their draw, and then all they have is 1 loss and then 9 wins. Oh my God! I wonder if Ipswich beat Leicester City.
Somebody played.
I don't know. Let's see who beat Leicester City. Let's see who beat Leicester. Hull City.
Yeah.
Hull City. Yeah. Damn. It's wild. And Hull City sucks. Yeah. 4 wins, 5 draws, and 2 losses. They're not that good.
Oh, they don't suck as much as we do, though, do they?
Well, no. I mean, you guys have got to get some wins, man. Do you have a good goalkeeper, or do you really need one of those too?
Well, our goalkeeper from last year had the most number of clean sheets in the football league.
What the hell happened to him? What the hell happened?
They got some Spanish lad in, and he's not been able to get in the team. But he played yesterday.
Why would you not keep your team intact after you move up?
Oh well, we changed manager when we moved up. This guy's only been
So this guy that got fired is brand new.
Yeah, he's only lasted 10 games.
Oh my God!
And
I don't understand. Why would you fire or why would you replace a manager that had moved you up so well?
He didn't. He obviously said something to the owner that the owner didn't like, and he just snapped him.
Oh, so it was all politics. It's all politics.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But the goalkeeper our original goalkeeper played yesterday, and guess what? We didn't concede a goal.
Yeah. 0-0. Now, were you guys on the road yesterday or at home yesterday?
Home.
Oh, okay.
Buffalo just scored.
Yeah.
It's
the Bills.
It's shop score. It's a U.S. convenience store score.
So is it 8-6? Is that the score?
No, come on.
11,
U.S. convenience store.
11-6.
No.
Oh, I thought you said they went for 2 and got it.
Convenience store in the U.S. Two
Hey,
numbers.
I was asking for the score. I didn't ask.
Yeah, it's 11-7 now.
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven.
Do you not, do you not have 7-Elevens around you? Oh, well,
Sheets.
if you're in St. Louis, you'd know what I'm on about.
Clean sheets. Clean sheets.
Yeah. 7-Eleven.
Bucky's. We want Bucky's is what we want. They're the best. 120 gas pumps at one station.
Who
120.
scored 90 points in the NFL last week?
No one. 70.
70.
2 weeks ago. Dolphins.
Jesus, 70 points.
2 weeks ago.
Did they bring the junior team in the other team or something? Yeah.
They beat the Broncos 70-20. Yep. Then they go next week and lose. Then they lost last week. Lost to Buffalo. And now Buffalo's getting beat.
But it's only one score.
Yeah.
I think Buffalo will win this.
11. How the hell did they get 11? 11-7. What the hell happened? That's right. They went for 2 points.
It was 8-0, then 11-0, and
Oh, that's right. That's right. They got a field goal. Okay. I don't understand why you go for 2 points early on, but
because there was a penalty in it, a personal foul, you're upping the passer.
and they're playing on turf. Word. They're playing on turf.
Yeah.
They're not playing on grass. They don't play on turf. They don't play on turf in soccer.
There are a couple of turf fields.
But I don't think is this Tottenham.
You know,
Yes.
Tottenham plays on grass. I think.
Yeah. It's a roll-in, roll-out
I think
field.
so they roll this turf out just for football purposes.
I believe so.
I think
But
so
it must
too.
do because it's not grass.
No, they don't want them tearing up their field for a soccer match. That's why.
Luton Town were the first team to have an AstroTurf field
Really.
in 1986, and I actually
And
refereed an American football game on it.
And now they ripped it up, right? Luton Town does not have.
They were made to rip it up.
Yeah, they made them play on grass.
I don't know
I
how
mean-
to play football on it because you couldn't turn. You couldn't turn. You had to lift your foot up and turn.
Right.
turn.
Yeah, they should not play on turf. No.
But there's a
After
couple.
they score a goal on the
Obviously, it's a lot better now. It's a lot better now. You can get away with being able to do things. I think Kilmarnock up in Scotland have got a plastic pitch, and I think there's one in the lower leagues. But yeah, I don't think there's any in the football league.
I agree. I don't think so either. Wembley Stadium's grass.
Yep.
Yeah. Now,
after scoring a goal on turf, do the players go and do that sliding celebration on their knees?
Only if they're stupid.
yeah.
But then again, we are talking footballers.
You said what was that you called it one time? Knuckle draggers.
Yeah. Knuckle
Yeah.
draggers, yeah. Special kind of stupid they are.
Knuckle draggers.
Yeah.
I was watching something on YouTube the other day. Said something about they're grooming him to be a great football player, and I just started laughing as soon as I heard that shit. I was like, it's so wrong, so wrong. Grooming him.
I don't know. What can you do?
Grooming them to be good players.
Don't tell your
Hey,
dad.
what? Hey, I'll tell you what. We just said to hell with fall. We just skipped right into winter today. Let me
Yeah.
tell you, I bet it's cooler here than where you're living at. I bet it is. Let's see. Current temperature. Well, you know what? Maybe not. It's still warmed up out there. It doesn't look at warm out there, but they say 73. This morning, when I got up, it was 44.
It's about
It
60.
It was 44 when I got up this morning.
It's about 65 here, 65, 66.
Oh, okay. It's a little warmer here then. Yep. So aren't you a Packers fan?
Yes.
How are you liking this Jordan Love so far?
He's doing all right. He's doing a lot better than Aaron Rodgers is.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers.
Jumpy Rodgers.
Sucks to be him, doesn't it?
Yeah. Don't suck as much as it does to be the guy who signed him.
Oh, yeah.
Have all this money and do shag all for us.
So the Packers just kind of told him to chuff off, huh?
Yeah. So they went in and he saw the Yorkshire CEO and he said, "Good chuff this end and chuff off." You miserable chuff. And I don't chuff in try. All that, and using the word chuff, and you've got 4 different meanings in one sentence. You little chuffer.
No, but if a soccer player uses that against a referee, could they get a yellow card or a red card?
You'd get one if it were me that were refereeing.
If you were the referee?
Yeah. I remember I once refereeing an American football game, and I always used to go and talk to the teams before the start, so I had no swearing at the officials. You were gone. You didn't get a second chance. So,
No tolerance.
oh God, none. No, I wouldn't have any of it. You know, if you and I used to give them the speech. I get all the players round,
Yeah.
and I'd say, if you swear at an opponent, it's 15 yards. If you swear at an opponent again, it's 15 yards and you're ejected.
Mm.
If you swear at an official, it's 15 yards and you're ejected.
Mm.
And I said, and if you need to be warned about it, this is your warning. I went to this place one day and I was telling, I'd refereed them before, so they all knew the speech, but I always gave it them so they couldn't say that you didn't do it. And I said to them, I gave them all the speech, blah, 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 blah. So one of the players said, "So, if we think you're a C, put the rest on the end of that, what happens then?" So I said, "Well, I can't do out about what you think." He said, "Well, in that case, I think you're a C." So I took my flag out and I dropped it in front of him. And he went white. And I said, "Well, that's you out the game then, isn't it?" His coach knew it because I'd done them before and I got on with them. And his coach looked at me and I sort of gave him a wink. And he said to him, "What the hell are you playing at? He's just told you that you can't swear at him. You'll be the one buying the drinks for the team tonight." And he sat down on the bench and I walked up to him. I said to him, "I'm only joking." I said, "But if you do it in the game, then you will be gone." Yeah. "Well, I think you're a C." But yeah, I've sent players off for swearing at officials. And funnily enough, you know, after about 2 or 3 games, they stopped swearing at us.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't want the penalty.
And it's the same. That's why, you know, all these rules that they brought into football, and they've sort of relaxed them, and it's a shame. Because if you kick the ball away, they were booking you for time wasting. And then, so over the last 4 or 5 years, it's got out of hand. And everybody's been calling for them to do something about it. So they do something about it. And all the media outlets are complaining that it's taking people getting sent off because they're getting a yellow card and then they're kicking the ball away,
Mm-hmm.
and the referee's booking him and sending him off because he's got 2 yellow cards. And it's like, you can't send somebody off for time wasting. Well, yes, you can, but they'll learn to stop.
So
Who's got money?
The bike is gone.
that guy that expressed an interest in it.
Next door neighbor come and said he wanted my bike.
Yeah,
I made some money on that then. Made a little bit on it.
that's all that matters.
Yep. It worked out well. We'll go see mom and dad in a little bit. Dad turned 90 this week.
I saw the pictures on Facebook.
How'd you like it? Did you see the guy sing happy birthday to him? And
Yeah.
yeah, that was up at the casino. We just decided we want to go up there and take him up there to eat. He loves burgers, man. Hamburgers. If you got to cut him off for one thing, if you cut him off from hamburgers, he'd die tomorrow. Because he could sit there and eat at least 5 meals, 6 meals in a week with just burgers. He doesn't care. So they had a real good thick burger with tomato and mayonnaise and stuff on it. It's like a kind of like a pretzel bun, a little bit like it.
Yeah.
And he was sitting there just eating the crap out of it. And then all of a sudden, this guy starts singing to him, and he started crying. And I was like, "All right, that works out."
Hi, Alan.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Good. How's Miss Joe?
She's not so well at the moment. She's got in a lot of pain with her neck.
Oh, I'm so
Oh,
sorry
really?
to hear that.
Is it you?
Yeah.
Are you the?
Please
No,
tell
what
her.
was
I'm
it?
for.
last Monday we went to bed.
His pain is a little lower down.
Yeah. went to bed and she just said to me, which must have been like about 5 minutes after we got in bed, and she said, "Did you hear that crack in my neck?" And I said, "No." And she hadn't moved or anything. She was just laying there. And next thing, she sat up and she went absolute agony all the way up her neck. And then she started getting chest pains. So I phoned 999, which is your 911.
Oh, okay. All
Went
right.
through all the questions, and it was like, "Well, we're not sending an ambulance because it's not a heart attack." Phone 111, which is the lesser emergency. So we phones 111, and we go through all the same questions, and the mum says, "We'll get an ambulance out to you." So I said, "Well, we phoned 999 before then, and they said they weren't going to send us an ambulance." "Oh, well, take it to the hospital." This is 2:00 in the morning. Well, 1
Now,
o'clock.
how far is the nearest hospital or the hospital?
It's only about 4 miles.
Okay, so 10 minutes tops.
8 hours we were in there,
Oh, God.
and they did nothing. They gave her 2 tablets. I can't think of what the drug was, but it's highly addictive, so she can only have 2.
Oh, geez.
And it says, if you're still in pain, come back on after the 2 days. So we went back after the 2 days, and she was stuck in there for
So
another
you
6
went back Wednesday. You went back Wednesday or
Yeah.
Thursday.
and they did nothing. And she was in there for about 5 hours. They were like going to do blood tests and do a scan and what have you, but they did nothing. Gave her some cocodamol. So tomorrow she's phoning up the pain team to.
How's your job coming along?
I've just been extended for another 3 months, so I'm going to be there until after December.
Okay.
You got that painting done that you were working on, and the stairs and the.
Oh yeah, we've got the carpeting upstairs is now done.
Mhm.
So
That's
Well, I hope
good.
Miss Joe feels better.
I think she's probably in bed now. She went upstairs, and I've not seen her for about 2 hours, so she'll be in bed sleeping.
Was it 10 after 4, 10 after 4, 10 after 5?
Yeah.
10 after 4.
But she'll be up in the night with in pain. So
That's a shame.
if she's asleep, then she's
Horrible.
things that she'll do to get out of filling the dishwasher and things like that.
Yeah. I think I may go down here and go see my mom and dad in a little bit. I ain't gonna stay long. I know my brother's coming today, so he doesn't go.
Buffalo are in the lead.
Do what?
I think unless it's half time. Yeah, it's half time. I thought Buffalo had scored again, but
No, it's 11-7. 11-7. Let's see what kind of stats we got so far. Allen, 13 of 18, a 116 and a touchdown. Trevor Lawrence, 16 of 23, 192 and a touchdown. And neither team's run the football effectively. Allen with 3 carries, 11 yards, which he shouldn't be doing it anyway. And Travis Etienne, 9 carries, 25 yards. So defenses are playing. 11-7. I still say I have every confidence the Bills win this ball game. I think they'll win it. I think they will too. I think they will. I don't know what my 1 o'clock games are, but I would say they're probably the Ravens, Steelers.
What time's the Packers?
Cowboys and Niners.
No, the Packers.
They play tomorrow night, Monday night game. Monday night.
Oh, it's the Monday night game then. So Joe will be watching that live. I'll be in bed.
Oh yeah, it'll be 1 o'clock in the morning for you. Or 2.
Oh, she'll be up watching it.
Really?
Yeah, she'll watch that. She watched the other night game, the Thursday night game. Never misses one.
I pick them to beat the Raiders. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever went to Lambeau?
No.
And no Fox afternoon game for me, says Tim. And
if you go to a pub or bar over there, are the people watching NFL football or are they watching soccer or something?
Well, they'll be watching soccer at the moment, but there will be some. Probably in London they have pubs down there that are just sports bars, and they'll be watching the NFL.
Right,
quite a big following for it.
Right now, they've got the game on probably that's on in London.
Yeah,
really.
Well, it's actually on.
All right.
On normal TV over here. It's not even pay per view.
How about this? 6 o'clock your time. It's going to be second half of Liverpool, Man City, and then you're also going to have
Arsenal, Man City.
Arsenal. I'm sorry. Yeah. And then you're also going to have like NFL games on.
Yeah.
How many bars will be having NFL on, and how many would have the Arsenal Man City game on? Like what percentage?
Oh, God. You're probably looking at 90, 97, 98% will be the football, the soccer.
Soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you were an American and ran a bar over there and you did have NFL, do you think it would be enough people to support watching the NFL game?
Yeah. There's a lot of people that follow. I mean, the stadium is full.
Oh, okay.
Football game, yeah.
Yeah. So I was just wondering, why wouldn't some of these bars show some of the NFL games instead? Because
some of them probably have more than one.
Some of them do. There are bars that are just for the NFL games.
Right. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Have it all just NFL rather than soccer. They'll
mainly be in the London area.
Yeah, because you could throw, was it 7, I think, early games on today. You could throw all those games on if you wanted to. Over here in the States, you could have that. But I didn't know whether you guys would have access to all that stuff or not. I didn't know.
I can watch any game because I've got the Game Pass.
Oh, okay.
So I can watch any game I want.
I got you.
What a freaking project that is. I'm so glad we're not involved.
So
they're not going to go to that because they have to go to Mama's to figure out where they're staying in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
It's a project.
Yeah.
Is there ever any talk about eliminating the extra time and in your football over there by stopping the clock instead of just letting it run?
It has been mentioned. I think they should do it. There's no time wasting then. Stop the clock when it goes out. Start it when it comes back in.
Yeah.
I heard it was going.
It goes back in play.
Well, they had the how. This is how girly footballers are in the UK. Because they were doing this thing with time wasting, and we're getting like anything between 7 and 15 minutes extra added on. Because the referee were taking note of what the time wasting was. And the players' union complained because they were playing too much football. How ridiculous is that? Your players are wasting time, so they're not playing the game.
Yeah.
And you're complaining because they're having to play the time
extra
that
4 minutes.
They actually have to cover the amount of game time it's supposed to be, and they don't want to do that.
No, because they've got away with it. I mean, there was one game a few years ago, and going back 4 or 5 years, and somebody actually did the start-stop clock.
It was in a whole game. It was about 51 minutes played.
It was less. I think the first half there was something like 23, 24 minutes, and in the second half it was like
27
16 minutes.
Oh, really?
So they had like 30, 40 minutes of a football game.
Yeah. And a lot.
So they actually played football.
Don't you just absolutely love it when they have a throw in and they bounce it, bounce, hold it, then run up the field 5 yards, bounce it.
And then hand it to somebody else.
See, yeah, right. See, to me, if you got a throw in, once you got the ball in both hands, you should not be able to bounce it. You ought to have to throw the ball in.
Yeah. My own opinion is the person that needs the ball should take it.
If you want to bounce it once to test to make sure the ball is still doing right, that's fine. Bounce it once and then do like this, and you ought to be timed. And if you don't, kind of like your 5-second rule in NBA or college basketball, if you don't throw it within that time, we blow the whistle and give it to the other team and let them have it.
Yep. Totally agree.
Why not? Yeah. It's crazy, man. But I guess people over there don't argue about it. Like your fans and shit don't argue.
They complain about the time wasting, but as I say, when they do something about it, then they complain that they're having to play too much. For our millions of pounds that we get paid.
Yeah.
But that injury yesterday to the Sheffield United player was nasty.
Was it?
He broke his leg.
Really?
Crossing the ball.
Oh my God!
No tackle or anything.
What the way he kicked it? He spiked him or something? Or
no, he planted his foot, and as he kicked it, his foot went and he snapped his leg.
So the top official, or whoever's the head of the officials out on the field, he's the one that controls the clock or keeps control of the stoppage time.
Additional time, yeah.
And he just keeps that a secret from everybody
until you get to the end of the half, and then he tells.
Right. Then if you get close to the end of the game at the 89th minute of actual time, then that's when he'll go by there and hold his fingers up high the way he's supposed to let them know they punched it in on a board. They put it on a board, yeah.
They might
hold it up, and it'll be 6 minutes of extra time. 6 minutes.
There's like 5 minutes of choff time or something, you know.
Yeah.
Bunch of shit.
Yeah. So, did you ever get a chance did you say, Alan, during a game to yellow card or red card somebody for swearing?
No, well, that American football.
Just American football?
Yeah, that was when I was in refereeing American football.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you know how refereed a soccer match?
many, many, many years ago.
Oh, okay. Which one would you rather referee, a soccer game or a football game?
Basketball.
Basketball, not
Basketball
football.
was my favourite.
How about baseball? How about umpiring a baseball game?
I umpired baseball in the States, yeah. High school.
Ain't too bad. Yeah.
It's hard work, actually. It's very basketball was the most difficult.
Right, because you got to run up and down the court. You got.
Well, it's not that. You can tell the strike zone better from behind the mound than you can behind the plate.
Yeah.
So you're guessing, and
you got to be in the right position to see a charge and all that kind of stuff. Because if you're in the wrong position, you can't tell. You can't tell.
I enjoyed it though. I enjoyed it.
I love to go to watch basketball being played, and I like to go watch high school football. High school football is a lot of fun. Yeah, and then college. Certain colleges over here are really, really fun to go watch football.
Yeah, I officiated one college game at St. Louis.
What was the school? What was the school?
A pre-season game. I couldn't tell you what the score was. I was one of the.
What schools? I said, what school was it?
Well, the Billikens, and I don't know who. I can't remember who they were playing.
Was it St. Louis University?
Yeah, the Billikens. The Billikens.
Yeah.
What is a Billiken? Is that like a bird?
I said it's an animal, or is it?
I don't know.
Give us a second. Let me ask my friend Google.
We don't have any. We don't have them over in the United States.
What, Billikens?
Yeah. We got Pelicans.
Well, St. Louis University is the Billikens. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't got none of that. We don't got none of that.
Mythical creature.
What is a Billiken?
It's a mythical creature.
Oh, it's a charm doll. Oh, okay, yeah. Mysterious figure in a dream. Oh, okay. Well, a lot of people's got those. Yeah.
There you go.
A good luck figure. Shit.
I think I was the field judge, I think. Although they'll have a different name for it these days, won't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna ride down and go see my mom and dad real quick before my brother comes. He's supposed to be down a little bit. I'm gonna go hang around for a little bit and then come back and watch football games. It's still an hour and a half till the afternoon games start, but I'd like to watch Man City win. I'm picking them to lose today, but I hope they win. I'll grab my hat real quick and put it on.
No Fox afternoon game for me, says Tim.
Not for
Morning.
not for Cleveland. Cleveland's playing. Cleveland's playing the early game today.
I don't.
Oh no, Cleveland's off today. Cleveland's off today.
What do you think to all this?
I don't have an early game for Fox. I got Eagles Rams in the afternoon.
Oh, okay. What'd you say?
What do you think to all this Washington, where the Native Indians wanted to be put back to the Redskins?
And they're having no part of it. Magic Johnson said, "Nope, it's not going to happen."
Yeah,
they're still thinking about changing the name to something else.
They don't care what the Native Americans want.
No, they don't give a shit what.
It's just these activists want whatever they want, and that's all they care about.
Yep.
They don't care about
Cleveland's actually favored by 2.5 over the bye week.
Well, they're not going to lose for a change, are they?
They played well. They played well though. They 2-2, I think.
Didn't they beat the Bengals the first week?
They beat Pittsburgh. No, let's see. Pittsburgh might have beat them.
Oh, come on. Me, you, and Keith could go and beat Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh beat the Browns. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pittsburgh beat the Browns.
Yeah, they got an interception return or something like on the second play of the game.
Pittsburgh's lost to Texans, and now they're gonna lose to Baltimore today. They got the Ravens today. They're gonna lose that team for the first time in forever. They are favored over the bye. Lost to the Ravens and Steelers. Yeah. 2 division games they lost. Can't afford to do that.
Ooh, Jacksonville are 3rd and they're 11 on their own, probably about 7-yard line.
Yeah. Now it's a good time for him to throw a pick 6. Pick 6 right here.
Goodness.
You watch.
It's on their own 5.
Yep. 2nd and 11 at the 5.
3rd and 11.
Oh, is it 3rd and 11 now? Okay.
Yeah.
Buffalo. This is where Buffalo takes advantage of them.
Incomplete. Oh, for God's sake, ref. You're not throwing that flag. Oh.
Interference.
No,
Interference.
he's going to give interference and he dropped the ball. He's been touched. Unnecessary roughness.
Who's got the
Oh,
jeez.
What do they call it? Unnecessary
roughness.
Oh, so they actually touched the quarterback. They touched
No, it's against
The receiver.
Oh, right. What did he do when he tried to catch it? They head-on collision or something, or a tough shot?
Yeah, kind of
Can you see the TV?
Yes.
That's it. Hit him in the back. I tell you, man, this.
If you touch it, boys and girls, it's two-hand touch except in college. If you're in college, if you can play in college football, you can go to NFL and make it because they're faster than the NFL, yes, but they're not allowed to do nothing. It is all pointed to the offense.
Yeah.
It'll be flag football in a few years in NFL.
Yep, that's what it's going to be. How about this baseball playoffs?
Don't know.
Yeah, 3 of the road teams won yesterday.
Yep, they did.
I don't even know who's playing.
Dodgers and the D-backs.
I can watch it. I've got it. I've got it. We get it on BT Sports, but
He doesn't watch it with a DH.
It's of no interest. It's boring.
I like to. I do like to watch it. We're not playing today. We're off today. We play a game and then off today, which is idiotic.
Yeah, I can't even tell you how St. Louis gone. I don't know if they won one game or 186.
Last play, they finished last.
How big of a favorite was the bye over Cleveland in most weeks?
2.5.
I figured you were saying they get a.
No, it's not idiotic, Rob. Oh, well, yeah, they should be playing today. They should be playing, but the problem is they've got. No, but they should have started some of the series today. That's what I'm saying. They shouldn't have started them on Saturday. That's the fool part.
Yeah, split them up.
National League should have played yesterday. American League should have game 1 today. American League should have played their first game today. That's what they should have done. It's a league's idiotic shit. They play one at home, and then it's going to be a travel day. They all have a travel day on the same day. Oh, I know that too. Yeah.
Lawrence just got hit in the head, huh? He's holding his hip.
But they should have started the American League today. That's what I say. Two games.
That's how they used to do it, isn't it?
They've done it before. And then the favorite is today they would have been playing 4 games.
What the heck kind of play was that?
You could have had a
play.
Fumbled.
Yeah. When he
12 or 3.
He tried to throw it, but I don't know what that was.
12 or 3, a 6 and a 9. They could have played all those games today. And people say, well, you can't play them when they play football. Bullshit.
Of course you can.
A noon game a noon baseball game on the East Coast would get a hell of a rating. A 9 p.m. with it Dodgers tonight would get a hell of a rating. They ain't doing that.
I watched a video of pickleball this morning. God, that's a
what?
fast sport. Pickleball.
Pickleball. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't that now is that a racket, or is that like a
paddle.
wooden paddle?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now pickleball, if somebody hits you with that hurts. I mean,
It's like
it's more like a golf ball almost.
Yeah, it's like a plastic ball, isn't it?
No, hell no. It's more like a hard. I think it's got that hard plastic to it, kind of like a golf ball. Yeah. People, that was an Aussie rules football punch forward.
With like a underhand.
Down on the field in the not too distant future. Only trailing by 4, 11-7 Jacksonville leading. As we await the call from the officials here in Tottenham.
It was a great game.
Collingwood.
Yeah, the Magpies.
Number 16.
That's a bird, a magpie.
Yeah.
Y'all have them over there.
Heckle and Jekyll.
Y'all do. You see, we don't have them kind of birds over here. They're illegal in the States.
Another penalty against Buffalo.
Buffalo's gonna get penalized all the way to the length of the field.
Yeah.
4th and 29, they're gonna give them a first down now. How about that? Thank you, officials. The Jags, I'm telling you, they got all the pressure in the world on these officials for the Jags to be good.
Yeah.
They do. Yeah. We ain't supposed to let Trevor Lawrence hit the ground. Oh my gosh.
They'll be rolling around on the floor like they're being shot, like they're doing soccer next.
Oh my gosh.
So they know what they're getting into when they play the game. They take the money.
Yeah, well, they probably make a little more money playing soccer than they do football over here.
Oh God, no! Surely
You don't
not.
think you do? I don't know.
There's not many players that get paid multi-millions a year.
What the hell's wrong with that midfielder from Man City? I hadn't seen him play in about a month and a half.
Which one? De Bruyne.
Yeah, De Bruyne.
Oh, it's probably broken nail or something, you know.
Broken.
You know, I had a dodgy haircut or something like that. You know?
Oh my gosh. Oh my Lord.
I tell you what's going
Kevin
to
De
get to the
Bruyne
stage
injury.
now where something will happen and one of the players will
Kevin
start
De
crying
Bruyne
and it'll be like,
injury.
we've got to give him a foul because it's against his mental health and all that crap. Make him play the bloody game.
Pep issues a positive Man City injury update on Kevin De Bruyne.
What did he say? I'm positive he's injured.
Yeah, I'm positive he's out. Rodri's out. Rodri and Stones are out today too.
He'll said the lazy chuffle won't get out of bed to play football.
Lazy chuff?
Yeah. So I've told him to chuff off and not bother turning up for chuffing game.
Oh man, where's your dogs at?
There's Brinklebones. Can you see him?
Where's the chicken at?
The other one's upstairs on the bed with Joe, no doubt.
Oh, one of them's tight with her, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she'll go and sleep on the bed with anybody. She loves it.
Really?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The life of a dog.
You working tomorrow?
Oh God, yes.
Yeah. Columbus Day tomorrow. Well, school's out.
Yeah.
Big game for the Bills.
Yeah. No, don't worry. They'll find some way of getting it all back again.
They were at their own 10.
Still 11-7.
Now
Yeah.
they're at the Jacksonville 42.
Oh, they're in the Jacksonville end, aren't they?
48 yards they got.
Yeah.
Well, I bought the 2002 second season set, and I haven't got it. Not had it. I've not even printed it yet.
Really? You got a PDF of it?
Is there a certain reason you picked 2002?
I was going to play the 2003 Green Bay season with the 2002 teams, the schedule.
Oh.
So I'm going to play like every week the game that they played. But
Packers win the Super Bowl in 03.
03?
You said 2003.
No, so 2022. I said.
That ain't what you said.
Oh, he said he bought the 2002 season. He was going to play the 2003 schedule.
2002.
2022.
Oh, okay. You
Oh,
said
2022 schedule?
Yes.
Yeah, that's. Yeah,
I've got
that,
the
ain't
2010.
that ain't what he said, dude. He said
Yeah, I've got the 2010 season when they won the Super Bowl.
Oh,
okay.
you got the 2010 season. You're going to play the 2022 schedule.
No, I bought the 2022 schedule, and I was going to play the 2023 schedule week by week.
He bought the 2022 team.
Okay.
I'll
Sorry.
we call it.
Set.
I'm gonna be the interpreter. He bought the 2022 season, and the 2023 season is what he's gonna play.
Yeah, I bought the Chuffing 2022 Chuffing season from Chuffing, that Chuffer at play, so I could play the Chuffing 2023 season.
So you did not get the 2002 season. You did not get the 2010 season.
Correct. I've got the 2010.
Have you done anything with it?
I played a few games. In fact, no, I think I did the Packers.
We got to play again soon. We ain't played in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. You and Keith play each other too, whatever. It's always fun when we get a few people to play. I enjoy it. Folks, we've been here a little over 2 hours. We've been shooting the crap with Keith, and we've been shooting the crap with Word. Word, you gonna come back and see us again soon?
Yeah, whenever I see it and I'm not busy.
So
I don't know what we got going on next weekend. I don't know yet. What was you gonna say, Keith?
well, I was just going to say, how would you rank the top? Who are the top 3 Packer quarterbacks that you've ever seen play?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Well, I've only seen Rodgers, Favre, this lad that they've got now, Love. Who was before Favre?
Don Mikowski.
Don Mikowski. Yeah.
Mike Wazowski.
Yeah.
Don Mikowski.
Magikowski or whatever, Magic Man. Magikowski.
Yeah. Don Mikowski. That was his name, Mikowski, wasn't
I think so.
it? Yeah. He played at University of Virginia.
Did he?
He won't very good there.
He's most famous for that play where looked like he was across the line of scrimmage when he threw the touchdown pass in a game against the Bears up there.
Oh, nil after 8 minutes for the Arsenal Man City game.
Let's see who else. Oh, who was that guy back in the 80s, early 80s? No, early 80s after that. What's his name? For the Packers.
Bart starts with 57, wasn't he? He was the quarterback. Yeah,
Lynn Dickey. Yeah, Lynn Dickey. He was decent.
Did he? You know where he played college ball? I don't.
Lynn Dickey. Wow. Oh man. Let me think.
Yeah, I've got Bart Starr with the 57 set.
Lynn Dickey, I want to say played football for think he was in Southeast Conference, but I ain't sure if he did. Arkansas? I ain't sure. I'm not sure.
Trying to get
That's a
back
good
to my
question. That was a wonderful question. Where did Lynn Dickey play college football?
You're gonna get there before me.
Kansas State. Two-time Big 8 quarterback in
Yeah.
69. Whoa, 69, 70. I didn't realize he played that. Or I thought he graduated like 78 or 79. He's older than I thought.
And his real first name was Clifford.
Clifford Lynn.
Clifford Lynn Dickey.
Yeah.
They had a David Whitehurst,
Yeah.
and they had a Randy Wright.
Mm-hmm. David Whitehurst. Did he play Michigan State or something? David Whitehurst College. No. Furman.
Furman.
Furman. Everybody's like, oh, Furman.
Charles David Whitehurst III. No. Picked in the 8th round when they actually had 8 rounds. They don't even have 8 rounds anymore.
All right, so the 3rd and 11 again on their own 5. So we're going to get another penalty against Buffalo, no doubt.
I see Jacksonville at their own 7.
Is it 7? 5 is just around there anyway. Anyway, 3rd and 11.
So would we rank Packers quarterbacks number 1, Bart Starr, number 2, Brett Favre, and number 3, Aaron Rodgers?
I'd put Rodgers ahead of Favre because he's
Really?
interception. Oh yeah,
Really?
he's throwing interceptions.
Favre won 2. Favre
Didn't
won 2 Super Bowls.
No, just
He won 1.
He played in 2.
But weren't he the leader? Didn't he have the lead in sacks and interceptions?
Who? So you think Rodgers is better? Word?
I do.
I do, yeah.
You do?
Unfortunately.
Do you think he's better than maybe he's the best all time for him?
No.
Or is it Starr? Bart Starr.
Bart
So
Starr
you
plays
think-
different
It's a
era,
different
though.
game, of course. That's the that's the other thing. It's a different game from when Bart Starr played.
Yeah, Starr. So you'll say Starr, Rodgers, then
In general, I don't think quarterbacks were quite as good back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't pass as much, did they?
No, not near as much.
Well, in college, they didn't throw hardly at all. I mean, a lot of them.
No.
What you mean? It's a bit like Navy.
Yeah.
An Army.
A lot of
Yeah,
them were.
Army especially. Army.
A lot of them had option plays and wishbone offense.
Well, hell, what was that year that Oklahoma won the national championship, and they threw it for the grand total of 57 times. The year 57 times. I'm like, good God.
That's like once a quarter. Oh, a little, just barely over.
They played their wishbone. Beat the shit out of people.
And a half times.
They beat the hell
Was
out
that
of
when
them.
they had Billy Sims there or something? Or?
Yeah, but they had like 3 or 4 really good running backs in, and they had no passing attack, none.
The last time they won a world championship was what, in the mid '80s?
You talking about won a college national championship?
Yeah, Oklahoma. Was it in the mid '80s, like 80?
85, 86, something like that. 86 was Miami, I think. 85, I want to say.
Yeah, Miami beat Oklahoma for a national championship when Jimmy Johnson was still there. I think 86.
When's the last time Oklahoma won a national championship in football? Well, that's right. They won in 2000 too. I forgot 2000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they won 85. Yeah, it was 85.
Yeah, 2003 they played against LSU for it.
So they've won 7. 50.
That's when Nick Saban was still at LSU.
They've won 7 national championships. 50, 55, 56, 74, 75, 85, 2000.
Yeah. I think Word has won 11 of them.
Who?
Word has probably won like 11 at their division or something.
Oh, maybe.
No, I don't know that.
I'm gonna head out. I want to go watch this soccer match. I'm hoping that Man City can do something, but I don't look for them to.
Oh, it's 0-0 at the moment.
0-0 at the moment. Y'all have a wonderful day. Word, it was good
Who,
seeing you.
Rob?
Huh?
Who's Man City playing?
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Or Liverpool, if you ask Robert.
The Gunners.
The Gooners.
Liverpool still tied at 2?
Game's finished. I don't know how it finished.
It finished. I think they won 3-2.
Oh,
I'm afraid
Liverpool-
I've got no interest in them.
2-2. Brighton and Hove.
Yeah, well, they'll be crying about something.
They'll be crying about something Liverpool will before the day's over with.
Yeah.
Because
gosh,
Liverpool
you're harsh on them.
Liverpool falls to 4th now. How about that? So Man City and Arsenal is playing for first place because if Man City and Arsenal, if Arsenal wins, they'll be number 1 on the table. And if Man City wins, they'll be number 1 on the table.
You see that bright orange watch that Alan has?
Sheffield Wednesday special.
No, it's a Tissot.
That's a what?
A Tissot.
TSO. DSO.
ISSOT.
Or Tissot. A Tissot. Tissot is a Tissot.
Oh,
Well,
It's a Tissot.
us proper people have got a bit of class about us, call it a Tissot.
That's a Tissot. Tissot.
do people in Liverpool have like a sense of entitlement or something? That you
Oh,
can't-
God, yeah.
They want to go up to Sheffield Wednesday and play them one time just to show them how to play the game.
Oh, they have that stupid chuffing accent as well. Oh, Jesus.
Tough accent.
What happened?
The goalie nearly gave a goal away there.
Man City almost give one up, didn't they?
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah. They don't have their starters in today. Rodri's out, so they're in trouble. They're in trouble today.
Yo,
Now, as long as they got Erling Haaland, they got a chance. Haaland is the real deal. But I don't know if he's playing. Is he playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Y'all have a great day. We'll probably come back with post games today. I still say Ravens bury the Steelers today, and I say the Bengals lose to the Cards. We'll see what happens. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.
All right, guys. Bye.
yes.